Y'all caught me as I'm trying to order my coffee. So, hello. Sorry, I'm ordering my coffee, y'all.
Would you like your receipt?
No, I'm good, thank you. Hello. I know I had it on mute because I was ordering my coffee. Is it loud? Hold on. Hold on. No, make it stop. Make it stop. Why can't I hear myself? Hold on. Hold on. Is there an echo? I can hear myself. What's happening? Which means... Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I can hear my live as if it's playing from somewhere else. Hold on. I think I have it. Okay, I think it stopped. No echo. Okay. It was weird. I started hearing myself as if the live was playing in my ear. Okay. Sorry. I'm a mess. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I had a busy morning. I had to get up and help prep for cabinet installation. Y'all, we getting cabinets. Still no stove or sink yet. So I've been eating out for lunch every day and just skipping dinner, which is not good. It's terrible. Yes, thank you so much. It's cold in here. Let me go outside. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a mess. I'm sorry. I literally ended a phone call and then got right on here. That's why I'm like unprepared. Okay, hi. Hello, people. Michelle, Annette. Hello. Hey, Tanya. Tanya, I did email you, girl. What you doing, girl? We supposed to be live together, girl? Oh, gosh. Okay. So today we are doing Find Your Vanity episode 4, okay? Like I said, now that I'm back from Europe, these will be probably shorter, camera off podcast style. So enjoy me while you got me, okay? On camera, looking a hot mess. We're talking about food being our bestie for some of us. And what do we do now that our bestie has gone away? Did y'all just see my glasses fog up? No, y'all didn't see that. Okay, hold on. This Starbucks is like the worst because they have these umbrellas, right? That don't cover a lick of sun. They don't do anything. They're just there for decoration. They don't cover the sun at all. They're in the worst possible position. Hold on. Everything is foggy. Hold on. Hi, people. Everyone, you know the drill. Say hello, like the stream. Let me know where you're watching from. As I try to remotely get my life together. I'm trying a little bit. Hold on. I don't need these headphones in. Hold on. Ugh. So, really quickly, some housekeeping. Y'all, hold on. I got the message from Lily Direct from Lily Direct. Okay, can y'all? I just switched mics. Can y'all hear me still? I got the oh shit, I did. I got the email or the text to order my 10 milligram. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. I'm so excited. Sorry. Okay. I got the text to order my 10 milligrams. So that's going to be on the way. I'm probably going to have it in like, I'm stupid. I just realized something. Oh, I placed the order being fast. Oh my God. Okay. So let me just tell y'all what I did. Oh, I'm so mad. Let me tell y'all what I just did. So I got the text to order my 10 milligram. But I'm not gonna be here to get it. Yes, I'm gonna be gone. It's not like I could use it anyway. I still have 3 vials of the 7 left, but I would have liked to do an unboxing and stuff. So it's oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not good. Wait, hold on. This is not good. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I think I just fucked up. I think I just fucked up so bad. Oh shit. I think I just fucked up bad. Hold on. Because I'm not coming back to South Carolina. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait. So I have a dose for next week, the week after, and the 1st. So I would need to start my 10 milligram on the 8th. I don't have enough medication for my house sits. Can I call them? Let's see. They sent me a text. Let me see if I could call them. I'm sorry. Oh, I can chat with them. I can live chat with them. Stop panicking. Okay, so I have 3 vials left, but I just realized I'm not gonna be here because I have back-to-back house sits. And what I did last time was I had my Zepbound sent to my house sit, which I should have done this time, but I got so excited. I got so excited when they sent me the text. I was like, boop, order. I don't know. I ain't never been so excited to spend $500 in my life. Good morning, Teddy. Michelle said, calm your ass down, girl. Yeah, they're really responsive in the live chat. Okay, hold on. Okay, sidebar. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have our conversation on stereo for real now. We're gonna be so let me just do this real quick while I chat with Lily Direct, or Gift Health. It's actually Gift Health that I'm chatting with. Okay, so I'm gonna be here to kick off the topic for the next 45 minutes. I am late. And then we're gonna be moving over to stereo at 1:15 Eastern. Now, if you're not familiar with stereo, don't worry. I gave a demonstration yesterday, so if you missed it, you'll be able to see. If you're not comfortable adding a new app to your phone or anything like that, I'm gonna post our first show on YouTube when it's done, so you can see what it's like and see if you would like to engage with us that way. But for the most part, the plan is to not share the shows on YouTube because it's a different platform. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. Okay, but it's a no, still need help. So if you do want to join us on stereo, which is like a way for us to discuss things live, you can talk with me live, like talking on the phone. If you would like to do that, then just click the link to join stereo. If not, then no problem. You'll be able to see what it was like for us when I upload it. Oh my God, I gotta see if they can, why did I have to think about my date of birth? I gotta see if they could change the address on the order for me. I need it sent to my house sit. What's my phone number? Or I could have it sent to my boyfriend because he's in North Carolina too. You can only be here for 15 more minutes. Oh, okay, Sydney, no worries. Stereo is one of those things where you can, like, not that you need to do this, but it's one of those things where, like, you can listen in and you don't have to leave a message. But if you would like to leave a message, then you can. But you can still listen to the whole show without, like, if you're too busy to participate. But if you're also too busy to listen, that's also fine. Okay, hold on. Let me send this text to the people. Babe, you gotta text me the address. My boyfriend just moved and I don't know where he lives. I don't know where he lives. Do I need to? Yes, send me all of the. Let me not, before YouTube gets upset with me. I was about to say something. I was about to say, send me all of the drugs. YouTube's gonna be like, stream ended. Stream ended. Okay, hello to everybody. Oh, y'all all got appointments today? Does my screen look crooked? My phone is a little tilted. Hold on, let me call him back because I didn't mean to do that. Babe, I gotta call you, text you, do something because they're asking me the address and I don't know it. You know what? Scratch that. I know what to do. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's today? Thursday? It ain't gonna get there till I get there Saturday anyway. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna send it to the house sit. I have their address. Oof. Bugs crawling on me. 98. Oh. Hello. Okay. Retouch. No, turn it off. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally didn't think about it until I started getting all excited on the stream. Cleat. They're really responsive on the the gift health. What do you call it? Live chat. They respond really quickly. Sorry, give me a second. Can y'all talk amongst yourselves? I'm sorry, dead air. Okay, I'm not about to do all of that. All right. Okay. Okay. I started panicking. Journey of Life because so Lily Direct sent me the link to order my 10 milligram, but I got overly excited and ordered it to be sent to my house here, but I won't be here. I'm gonna be gone for like a month and a half, so I have to send it ahead of me to my house sit. I have to send it. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Tanya. I have to send it ahead to my house sit, and I was literally about to like text the lady. I was about to text the pet owner, like, hey, I have my medication coming to you, but I'm not about to do all of that. I'm just gonna wait until they send me the tracking first, and then I'll let her know. But I'll probably be there already, so I may not even need to do all of that extra typing and stuff, especially now that I'm on my live stream. So, all right, yeah. So I'm excited about my 10 milligram. Everybody, send me your pens and vials because I'm panicked. Okay, all right. Oh no, now it's like now the Wi-Fi doesn't want to work at yo, I'm gonna have to change my cell provider because when I tell y'all I have no service in the boonies, like they got a vape shop, a Starbucks, a gas station, and a couple places to eat breakfast in the Bojangles. Like it's out of this world. I have no service here. That's why I'm always at the Starbucks trying to get, well, I have Wi-Fi in the house, but there's too much construction going on. That's why I'm always at the Starbucks trying to hit up the Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. They said they're gonna notify the pharmacy, but if it's already processing, it could be too late. But I literally just did this a couple of hours ago, but they move fast. They move really quickly. Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm asking them now if I need to place another order sooner. Would they let me do that? Because last time they wouldn't let me do it, but I messed up. I put this address, so my medication will come here, but I won't have access to it. So I'm asking them now if I need to place an order in 3 weeks, if they would let me do that instead of a month. So yeah. All right, so let's get into the topic. Well, I mean, while we still have a little bit of time left in this stream before we go to stereo, okay? How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing on their journey? I started filming the Amsterdam segment of the video today for Europe, and let me tell y'all now, the people that said 3 segments, they won, because I put the footage of Amsterdam together first. I didn't edit it yet. I just added all of it into CapCut. And that was 20 minutes unedited. That's without me saying a word. When I did my portion, it was an additional 20 minutes. So I have to edit that down to less than 30 minutes and preferably less than 20 because it's only the first segment. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if I overlap some of the Amsterdam footage with me talking, then the video won't be as long, you know, instead of like inserting the footage in between the things that I have to say. I know what to do, but right now it's looking like 40 minutes, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that because it's just the first part, okay? All right, so food being our bestie, okay? I know I'm not the only one. Don't lie to me. I have an iced caramel latte with 2 pumps of caramel from Starbucks, and I got a medium. I actually have not had a large coffee in a very long time. Typically, y'all see me with a large, but ever since going to Europe, where you can't get a large nothing. I mean, I'm not saying you can't get a large coffee. I didn't actually ask to find out, but everywhere else I went, like for like meals, they like fast food or something, they would go small, medium, they wouldn't go large. So I'm assuming they didn't have large coffees either, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I've been getting a medium with 2 pumps of caramel ever since I got back, and it's not very sweet. It's not very sweet at all. I really drink it for the sake of habit more than anything. Oh, it is 21 days. So it's about a month for me with Lily Direct. They had me. Oh, you know what? Maybe you're right. Because I was wondering why they sent me my text early. So my last refill was on the 23rd. So I was waiting for the 23rd again. So maybe that was my own incorrect assumption. When I tried to order early before, they told me to wait until the 23rd. They told me my next refill was on the 23rd. So I just assumed it was every 23rd. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was every 23rd, but they did. So I was waiting until the 23rd of this month, and oh, okay, great. You're right. They just told me Sydney, you're right. So that would mean I would have the 18th, the 25th, the 1st. So I should be able to order again on the 1st. The 8th, no, 7, 14, 21. Yeah, okay, so I should be fine. I should be able to order again on the 21st. I should be fine. See you guys? Where would I be without you guys? Literally, that was the answer they gave me. They said 21 days. That's what they said. Okay, all right. I don't know why I thought it was 4 weeks, but whatever. What do I know? But anyway, so this is my bestie now, right? I don't really have a food bestie anymore. Zepbound has taken that away from me. And I will say, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start sweating in the sun, but it feels so good, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me. But when I first got onto Zepbound, it was hard. It was hard to deal with not being able to resolve my emotional issues with food. Yeah. Oh no, Journey of Life, it won't be an interview. We're just gonna talk. I'm not interviewing Tanya. Tanya gonna get up there and talk, and we gonna all talk to each other. I'm not doing no interview. Like, I'm not gonna be so like GOP1, like Lori from GOP1 Journey and Review does the interview. She's good at that. I'm not doing no interview because I don't want to sit down and have a structured format. I just want to get up there and run amok. Okay? So, has anyone struggled with not being able to self-soothe with eating or with food since being on a GLP-1? Has anyone struggled with that? strength training really helped. You know what? You know what's so funny about that, Tanya? That happened when I started taking strength training seriously in 2023. I have since fallen off, but when I was consistent for about 4 months, one, I got gains, but two, my appetite was very much so controlled. Like, not saying that I wasn't hungry, but my cravings for sugar went down, if that's what you mean. Or like my desire to like self-soothe with food went down. So has anyone else had that experience, or none of y'all were food addicts and y'all just got on Zepbound because Zepbound, whatever? Like, am I the only one that got on Zepbound because I couldn't get control of my eating? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because y'all are not responding to me. Y'all talking about Tanya in this interview. That ain't gonna be no interview. We're gonna be running amok. Okay? Are y'all following me? Oh gosh, I don't know why I insist on doing these lives in public where people are gonna look at me, they're gonna stop me, and they're gonna say, "Oh my God, are you on YouTube?" And I'm gonna say yes, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, what's your channel?" And I'm gonna be like, I hate telling people that, like, I hate sharing my channel. I don't know why. I'm so shy. I don't like when people ask me about it. Hi, Jimmy, and I missed a couple of people. Hi, Eric. Hi, Tigga, Jen. Oh, by the way, Journey of Life. I think Tigga commented when I was in Europe. My cousin told me this because my cousin was watching. I think Tigga commented when I was in Europe, and you thought that was my cousin. That's not cousin. Cousin refuses to comment. Was it you, Journey of Life? Have food noise but not food addiction. So how did you respond to the food noise? Okay. So here's the thing about that, Jen. I don't want to say I didn't have food noise. I don't remember having food noise, but once it was gone, that's how I knew I had it, because it was gone. Now, most of my eating didn't come from like actual like chatter. It came from comforting, like looking for comfort, if that makes sense. I was a comfort food seeker. No, Tigga's my boyfriend. I don't think I ever said that, but I thought it was obvious, maybe not. Y'all, I'm slow. Don't listen to me. No, Tigga's not cousin. My cousin was, so Journey of Life, my cousin was laughing about that, like watching the chat and you calling Tigga cousin. I'm like, why didn't you just leave a comment so you could say, no, that's, y'all, you were there. I'm not making it up. My cousin refuses to participate, get on camera, but you're going to be able to see him in some of the videos, so don't you worry. Not that you were, but I'm just saying, I thought that, I was like, oh no, I gotta get on YouTube and clear that up, and a week later I'm clearing it up. So no, Tigga's not my other cousin. No, you're fine, I thought it was funny. So, oh wait, I missed somebody's comment. Okay, managing your always eating. Who knew it was food noise? Okay, so for me it was a little bit of the opposite. It wasn't, sorry, Vanity's boyfriend. Oh God, that's a new can of worms. Okay, so with the food noise, for me, okay, now that I know what food noise is, I definitely need help with it. But before being on Zepbound, my desire to eat didn't just come from like chatter. It came from like, I feel bad, or the food coma that I was telling y'all about. Like, I couldn't get the itis when I was in Europe. I couldn't get that super full, like, I need to take a nap type insulin overload sleep. It's not healthy. It's not good. But I used to desire that. You know what I mean? I really should get out of the sun, but it feels so good. Oh my God. I don't have on any, I mean, I know some people don't use sunblock, but I do sometimes. So my face is going to be darker by the end of this, which is fine. Hopefully I don't have the glasses lines, the tan lines for my glasses. I used to buy a candy bar at work. If I didn't eat it, I would eat it before I went to bed. I would have mornings like that on 12.5. That's why I hated 12.5. So, okay, can I tell y'all something? Somebody brought this up when I was in Europe, when I kept talking about how badly I wanted to indulge and nothing was satisfying me. And they brought up FOMO. Like, is it like your fear of missing out? And I'm like, yeah, because I had planned to indulge during this trip because I'm on vacation. I want to have the sweets and the this and the that and the blah blah blah, right? So but here's the thing, when I was younger, I didn't always have access to I didn't have access to whatever I wanted to eat when I wanted to eat it, right? So I don't know how I managed to be an overweight kid, but whatever. But I know like I've had moments of like not having food or whatever, right? Or not being able to have snacks or bring lunch to school and things like that. So I think when I got older, I compensated for that by always making sure that I could have something, right? I'm gonna go eat the fast food because now I can afford it on my own, or I'm gonna buy the junk food because I didn't always have it as a kid. So now that I'm an adult, I can have it all the time. And it would really confuse me when I would be like enjoying something, or if I was with somebody and stopped to get a snack or stopped to have something to eat and they wouldn't have anything. I really thought that that was weird. I'm like, why don't you want anything? Like, it's a cookie, or it's a milkshake, or it's a slice of pizza. Like, what do you mean you don't want any? You know what I mean? That's a thing that used to be a thing for me before Zepbound. If I had the opportunity to eat it, then I would. Or if I even if I wasn't hungry, I would take the have I brought that up in therapy? I actually just had a really good therapy session. But we wasn't talking about my eating. I've talked about having scarcity in therapy, but I never talked about it in the connection that I just made, because I just made it. Well, I've thought about this before, but it actually slipped my mind until I started talking about this. So no, I haven't brought it up in that exact context, but I've definitely talked about emotional eating. I've talked about like whenever I start on my therapy session, we always talk about how my appetite is, and I don't think it's because of me specifically. I just think that's a part of the opening questions to see where you are. Are you sleeping okay? Are you eating enough? Are you eating too much? How's your energy? So we talk about that a lot, but I never made the connection in therapy like I just did. Like, I think because I often couldn't have certain things when I was younger, I overindulged when I became an adult and had my own money. I think that's what happened. So food did become my best friend. I mean, had you asked me at the time, I wouldn't have thought so, but it definitely did become my best friend. If you haven't already, I can't see, but definitely like the stream. If you would like to talk to me live, feel free to click the link at the bottom and join us on stereo. You'll have to sign up with a phone number. If you don't want to use your own phone number, you can create a Google number or something like that, a free text now number, whatever. It doesn't matter. They just text you to do the identity verification and ask for access to your contacts, but you can say no to that, and then we'll be able to talk to each other live. Hi, Molly. Seems like you have it in good. Seems like you have it in food, the grocery store, and shopping. What do you mean? Like, oh, you mean like me not having stuff? So when I got older, like yeah. If what you're saying is, I think I misunderstood your message. If what you're saying was the things that I didn't have when I was younger, I overindulge in as an adult, the answer is yes. If that's what you're saying. Like with the grocery store, I had a big household, and the way it worked in my neighborhood was, I can't, let me not put that on other people, but the way it worked in my household is you did a lot of grocery shopping at once. And then when it was gone, it was gone. That's just how it worked. Like, you did a whole big thing at once, and then when it was gone, it was gone. Hi, G's. So, but yeah. So when I started on Zepbound, it was like, well, I can't eat to feel better. So what do I do now? I still haven't found the answer. I haven't been looking for it either. I've just been kind of going with the flow, because I feel better being on Zepbound. I really do. Like, I feel better not obsessing about food. There was never a time until the year that I started Zepbound, like right before I started, that was the first time in my life that I ever felt out of control with my eating. Because like I said, I knew how to yo-yo diet. I could do that all day. You lose 20, gain 20, lose 20, gain 20. I always knew how to lose weight. We're talking about food being your bestie, Molly. Molly, are you a kid? I hope not. If you're not, I'm sorry. But if you are, where's your parent? Because there was somebody that commented before that said they were underage, but they were watching with their mom. And I can't remember if that was you or not, Molly. So, you're 11. Yeah. Are you the one that was watching with your parent? I'm not going to kick you out, but you know the drill. Okay. So, Jen or anybody. So, are y'all like, were y'all able to start on Zepbound or any GLP-1 and not have the emotional turmoil? Is that just me of like missing food or missing the relationship with food? Because even that's what I'm talking about in the Europe videos. It's like I was really going through it without having to experience a full-blown withdrawal while I was there, because it wasn't like a cold turkey thing. It wasn't like a cold turkey thing. So y'all let me know. I can't see the screen at all. So I haven't figured out what my now what is. Oh my gosh, this bug is like trying to get the best of me, and I don't want to kill it because they're all God's creatures. But you working on my nerves. You working me. You didn't have any issues. Okay, is it just me? Okay, so y'all help me. All right, so now y'all are bringing up another question for me, because I just assumed that the reason that people started on GLP-1 for weight loss is because they had problems with their eating. Are y'all saying, some of y'all, that y'all never had a problem with your eating or like your cravings and stuff? You just needed help with the losing the weight part? I always assumed that was like a given. That's what I get for making assumptions. I always assumed that it was all food addiction. Not me projecting my problems onto y'all. I like food in all moods. Have you ever had a binge, Jen? That's a good question. I don't know if YouTube likes that word, but we'll see. Have you ever had a binge? I've had them. Zeb gave me more control. Okay, so it's not just me. Jen is the only normal one. She's a normie. Jen is a normie. I did see Mona Lisa. I saw that you joined on stereo. It shows me actually who's waiting for the show. Do y'all want to see? But definitely continue to answer my question. Who has experienced a binge before?
Hello. He actually did a show on.
Hold on. Let me show y'all. Look, I'm sorry. It's a weird glare, but it says that Sydney, Delilah, and Mona Lisa are gonna be listening. Lila had me dying laughing yesterday. I don't know why this was so funny. She's like, I can't figure out how to remove the headphones. Molly, you sound like a kid. That's how I knew. I was overweight due to Depo. Working overnight was the icing on the cake. Now here's the Jen. You are my like spirit. What's the opposite of a spirit animal but on the people side? I don't know. I was about to say spirit animal. I'm like, no, I don't want to call you an animal. The person, the person version. I don't know what it is. But that is so fascinating to hear that, because I'm not gonna lie, I just assume that people have the same issues that I have with food, right? But okay, so I was overweight due to Depo. Okay, so a couple of things happened, right, with that. So the very first time I ever lost weight on my own is because I gained it from birth control, but it wasn't Depo. It was the Novaring, whatever. I gained like 20 pounds overnight. Like it was like like it was crazy. I gained a bunch of weight. But I was young, so I was able to like just go to the gym and get it off. Okay. You said something else that I was gonna respond to. Okay, working overnight. Okay. Oh, Jen. Okay, so I have worked third shift before, but that wasn't when I gained the weight. So when I switched to second shift and working in office, I started like a snack bar in the office, which honestly, it really just started out by me treating my coworkers to some snacks. Because I got tired of going to the vending machine, so I did like an Instacart order of like a bunch of snacks and juices and popsicles and stuff like that. And I just sent out an email saying, hey, if anybody wants some, it's in the break room. Well, one of my coworkers took that and turned it into a permanent thing, which it was never supposed to be. This is where that 40 pounds came in. Well, okay, to be fair, I was already gaining weight, but it really like got out of control, because when I tell you I could not work one single shift without eating what was in that break room. I couldn't work a single. So my second shift was 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. So that means I was eating up until 11 to 12 o'clock at night. So I could not get my weight under control. I couldn't get it under control, because a part of my weight loss strategy before Zepbound was to cut my eating off at 8 p.m. But when I'm in the office and it's late and there's a whole break room full of snacks, it felt impossible. It wasn't even actual food. It was junk food. It was snacking. It was snacking. I really struggle with sugar. Sugar was my drug of choice. Yes, absolutely. Molly, I'm going to put you in timeout because you're spamming. You're spamming. Okay? You need to sit down for 5 minutes. I used to work evenings in the city and would go out drinking a few times a week. Nightlife is tricky. Oh, that wasn't even the first. Oh, I hit my elbow, and you know how when you hit your funny bone, it takes the wind out of you. Oh, so I can't even like concentrate now. Okay, so another weight gain story, right? Because before Zepbound, I used to know how to yo-yo diet. Used to know how to yo-yo diet. I say that like it's a skill. But so nightlife, right? I got a nightlife story too. So when I turned 21, it was up. All I did was drink and eat pizza when I turned 21. I barely ever drink now. But when I turned 21, I was drunk and full of pizza. I sure was. Oh, we both timed her out? Oops. I don't age restrict my videos because I don't have to. My channel's not for kids. Like I say that in the thing. They always ask if it's made for kids and I say no. And then YouTube kind of lets me go from there. Bye, Molly. Who was the other one that used to come in acting stupid, and then you gotta get timed out for a little bit and come back? But yeah, I don't, whatever, that's not the point. So yeah, when I turned 21, I was very drunk and full of pizza for about 3 months. Like my whole entire time of being 21 lasted 3 months. All the fun happened in the 3 month span, and then I was done for. I'm such a square. I really am. Like I've been a square my whole life. I mean, I'm fire. I'm super hot fire, but I am a square. We're gonna be moving to stereo in about 30 minutes. Well, I'll be off of here. Well, my Wi-Fi is working. I can stay here. I was about to say I'll be off of here in 15 so I can travel back to the house and then get on stereo, because I don't have to be on camera. But they're still installing stuff in the kitchen, so I may as well stay here. And with stereo, I'll just be off of camera. But if you are interested in joining our stereo live, if you want to see what it looks like, I can show you real quick. It's like a podcast style where you can communicate with voice notes. I'll show you. Looking for a co-host with me. I can hit to find someone. Hi, Sushi Fitness. Oh, y'all can't see it. Hold on. Or you want me to call you by name?
You can call me Sushi.
Can y'all see it?
Hi, Sushi.
No, y'all can't. Y'all can't see it. It's too much sunlight.
But how come you're not showing, like, what you're saying is delayed? Like, I don't hear what we're saying live on YouTube.
So it's because this is. Okay, I'm sorry. It looks like a glare on my end. But that's me and subscriber on YouTube, Sushi Fitness, talking live on stereo. So that's what it's like. That's what we're gonna go do in about 30 minutes, and then you all, as the listeners, actually, not me and Sushi Fitness are going to do that. I will be doing the show solo, and you guys will be able to comment and talk to me live. Oh my God, I've been trying to figure out what you guys' voices sound like. I've been trying to think like, what does Jen sound like? I think Jen has a deep voice. Not deep, but like, I feel like, do y'all think my voice is deep? I think my voice is deep. Like, I have an upward inflection sometimes, but I feel like I have a deeper voice. Like, what do y'all think? I feel like a lot of New Yorkers have a deeper voice. So I feel like my voice is on the deeper side, but because I'm so high energy, it kind of like goes up sometime. Michelle, did I see that you joined? Hold on. I don't see you. Yep, I see you there, Michelle. Michelle, fix your avatar. Michelle turned white on stereo. Let me stop. I'm just playing. I'm just teasing. I do. You got on the wait list? Is that what it says for you on stereo? Is that what you mean? Wait list. You're all listed as listeners right now. You mean wait list for stereo? Because when I go live, if one of you wants to join like on the panel, you can. Like me and Sushi Fitness did. But I was just gonna do it solo and y'all can talk to me. Okay, so Jen is an interesting. Oh, how do you get on the wait list for what? You don't have to be on a wait list. What do you mean? What wait list? What are you talking about? See, this is why we gotta be on stereo, so you could just leave a note like, Vanity, listen. I'm talking about. Yes. Oh no, you're fine, Michelle. Like y'all, it just shows that y'all are gonna be listening, but even if you won't be listening if you never open the app, so it's fine. The wait list. No. Oh, I said y'all were waiting to watch the show. Hold on. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, it was Sydney there, not you, Jen. Go to my profile on stereo. I don't know how to do it from. Let me see. I'm not sure how to do it. I'm not sure how they did that, like how they got to the point where they were waiting for the show. Because as of right now, like when I go live, you can just click on it and then you'll be in there. I'm not sure how they got it to the point where they're already sitting there waiting, expecting it to happen. I'm not sure how they did that. Oh, you saw. Oh yeah, no, I was just teasing. Michelle. I was just teasing. You see the headphones you got on, Michelle? Delilah was tripping yesterday. Like, I don't know how to get rid of these dang headphones that they assigned me. But Michelle, did you just click on the show? Did you just go to stereo and click on the show? Because it shows me that you're waiting. It shows me you're waiting as a listener. And Jen's asking me how to do it, but I'm not sure how to. That's another thing. I haven't used this app in years, so I have to relearn it. But I'm assuming you just go to my profile on stereo and click the show that's scheduled. It's already scheduled for 1:15. All right. Yeah. Try clicking that link that's at the bottom of the screen, Jen, and see what happens. I don't know. I'm not sure how they did that. I feel like they just clicked on it to so it can show that they're waiting. But anyway, so Jen is an interesting case study, not necessarily having a food addiction, but remember I said before, it is what you eat, but it's also when you eat. So for Jen, one, it was a more hormonal thing with the birth control, but it was also the timing in which she was eating. Oh, you went to the post on YouTube and clicked the link. Okay, that was the link to the show. Okay, so that's the same link that's there at the bottom of the screen. Okay, yeah, try clicking on that, Jen. Try clicking on that. So the timing so this is why I couldn't get my eating under control and why I couldn't get my weight gain under control, because my method to typically stop it in its tracks is to change not necessarily what I'm eating, but change the timing of the day that I eat and don't eat, and that typically stops my weight gain dead in its tracks. But because I was working second shift and working until 1 a.m, I was always eating, always eating. And Zepbound helped me. Also, being out of the office helped me. But Zepbound helped me not do that as much anymore. Like, I'm not eating at 1 a.m. because I have no desire to eat at 1 a.m. I really don't. Now, I did have a gluten-free Oreo pretty late last night. I don't know what that was about. This is why I cannot wait to get to the 10 milligram, because I get away with a lot of weird stuff on the 7.5 that I don't think I will get away with on the 10 milligram. But I definitely had a gluten-free Oreo very late, like 1. Because I have the pack in my room and I was preparing to get off of work. Like, it was like my last hour or two at work. And I just grabbed it just to eat it. I wasn't even really craving it. I was just like, I want an Oreo, so I had it. But it was too late to have an Oreo. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's the thing with being on a 7.5 for 8 to 10 months, like, or one dose for 8 to 10 months. Like, you start doing stuff that is almost as if you're not on Zepbound at all. But you are. It's not like I could sit there and eat a whole pack of Oreos. I definitely couldn't do that. I couldn't sit there and eat a whole pack. But I definitely, we talked about in therapy today. Oh, okay. So Jen says, I have fibroids and had heavy periods. I chose being fat over heavy periods. That is a tough. I'm trying to think of like what I would. So you were naturally thin before? Because I'm trying to think of like what I would do in that position. Because heavy ain't just heavy. I'm thinking heavy is like unbearably heavy. Unbearably heavy. Like, it's disrupting your life heavy. So that's a tough decision. Or was it an easy choice? Like, oh hell no, I'm not dealing with this shit. Not thin, but under 200, and you're taller than me. Okay. Okay, thickums. Slim thick. Okay, no problem. So yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I naturally just assume everybody had a problem with their eating. It never occurred to me to even talk about it. I guess it did because we're talking about it now, but it never occurred to me that some of us didn't have, like, okay, so Michelle mentioned this before, not everybody's weight gain problem is because of their eating. That much I know. Some of it is hormonal issues, and Jen is the perfect example. I actually don't think I ever knew what caused your weight gain in the first place. We should do that as a show. Let's talk about that when we get on stereo. Went on Zep at 252. Okay, yeah, I went on at 242. Interesting. So now I have to ask what caused everybody's weight gain when I just assumed we were all like fat and addicted to sugar. I just assumed we were. She smells good. Did y'all see the lady that walked past me? Did y'all see that? I don't know if she probably didn't come into the camera, but a lady just walked past me, and it took her getting several steps away for me to, like, I guess catch her perfume or something. You're doing an interview about that soon. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I just assumed we all had problems. I mean, like, I knew the hormonal side was very real, but I didn't know any of us had that problem. So thank you so much for sharing that, Jen. Was that for you too, Michelle? I figured things very quickly, even though I watched your video. You talked about some stress, you talked about some loss, but I don't remember pegging exactly what the cause was of your weight gain, or what was your, like, aha moment to get on Zepbound. Wow, not okay. Wow. OSA. I'm not sure what that is. Ovarian cystic. Wait, what is it? OSA. Is it ovarian something? Oh no, a sleep apnea. Why did I think it was ovarian something? I've never seen sleep apnea abbreviated as OSA. Oh, you know what? I started to develop a mild they said it was mild. Like, I was snoring like I was choking in my sleep, and they called that mild sleep apnea and said I get pretty good sleep when I did a sleep study. Yeah. Okay. You're the first person I know of getting on Zepbound for sleep apnea, because I know it's approved for that, but no one has mentioned that to me before as far as, like, us talking about it. Okay. Girl, Michelle. So what do you think caused your weight gain? We're gonna talk about that. I couldn't think of a title of our show for stereo, especially since it's in an introduction, so I called it the Venetian Meetup. But we can talk about whatever. But I really want to know, and it would be nice for people to not have to type it out, even though I know you're busy right now. But I ate myself to 242 pounds. I did, without a doubt. I'm 1000% sure I ate myself there. I have experienced the hormonal weight gain that's completely out of your control, and it just pops up on you. That was on birth control. And I also experienced that on a steroid. But now I'm starting to wonder if I was eating myself there on the steroid and I just blame the steroid. Well, okay, so here's the thing. The steroid makes you hungry. The steroid makes you hungry. Steroid makes you hungry. I didn't know that at the time, but I know that now because I just had to do it again. You lost your gallbladder. You did say that. You did say that. You did say that. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. So no one here ever used food to cope? Oh, y'all know what? I don't want my phone to overheat, so let me go inside. If this phone overheats and I lose my stream again, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. I need to really start using my Galaxy, but my headphones and my mic plug into the iPhone. I guess I can get a different headphone adapter, but the mic is not the Galaxy at all. Okay. Ooh. I be trying not to let y'all see my thighs eating my shorts, but my bad. Oh God. All right. So let me go inside so that my phone doesn't overheat. I'm so mad I lost yesterday's stream when I did my skin reveal that y'all was drilling me about. Y'all was getting in my ass about, that's not skin. That's not skin. That's what y'all sound like. That's really what y'all sound like. Excuse me, that's not skin. It's not. It's not skin. It's not skin. That's y'all. That's what y'all sound like. Oh, he was on steroids. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't know why steroids caused the weight gain until I recently started one for my hips. And it was because the steroid makes you hungry. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. So Michelle, you never had an experience with using food to cope? I feel kind of bad now. I thought that was... I thought a lot of people did that. I mean, a lot of people do that, but I thought that more people did. I thought more people did that. Most people did that. Oops, my bad. Okay, let's see what the trolls got going on today. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. Okay. All right. All right, so 15 minutes until we go over to stereo. If you haven't created your account already, just go ahead and do that. Seeing a picture of myself getting fat in 2022. Tanya. I hate this picture. I think I have it on here. Let me see. Tanya. Oh. Okay, hold on. Where would I find this picture? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so like, y'all know I'm hard on myself. I really am. Look. Look. Do I still look like that? Okay, Michelle, good luck on your meeting. Oh, you would walk or read to cope? Okay. That sounds very healthy. Can y'all see? Do y'all see that face? And I only took this picture because I was forced to take it. Hold on, let me see. Look at my boyfriend not telling me I'm fat. Oh my gosh, y'all know what happened today? Okay, story time. So me and my aunt was talking about eating and whatever. It had nothing to do with the stream. We were talking about like how it was annoying that we don't have a kitchen because we just spent a week and a half eating out in Europe, and now, you know, we got to eat out while we're home, and it's frustrating. And she was like, yeah, I went and, you know, got me some cakes and cookies and a bunch of junk food, right? And she was like, she felt bad about it after. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, no, I was saying like, yeah, we do that because it's, you know, it's comfort food or whatever. It's comfort foods. And she's like, I don't know why they call it comfort food. They should call it remorse food. And I'm like, or was it remorse? I don't think it was remorse. It was something to that effect. Oh man, I thought I was gonna say it and I forgot what it was. But the point is like, look at this. Look at him not telling me I'm fat. Oh, okay, I was getting somewhere with that. I told her I got up to 242 pounds. She was like, you were 240? And I'm like, yeah, and y'all didn't tell me nothing. I'm like, I didn't know. I didn't know you were 240. Yeah, and y'all didn't say a word. Now don't get me wrong. I don't want my boyfriend to be like, you're fat. Excuse me, Delilah. 12 Eastern time, girl. I am not in Texas. Oh, okay, you said 1. I thought you said 12. 1 is for stereo. We're going to stereo in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, we're going to switch over to stereo. The link is at the bottom, but I know you already have it installed. Would y'all ever show anybody your worst pictures? Worse, okay? Like, worse. You know what I mean? The ones you think is the worst. The ones you think are the worst. Would y'all ever show anyone? Or would y'all just like wait until you got to your goal and then pop out? Like how many people stop taking pictures because they gained too much weight? Mona Lisa says no. So what do y'all think about the fact that I like, I show a lot. I show a lot. I've shown myself at my biggest. Geez, you posted your worst? Let me see. I'm gonna go look right now. On YouTube? I didn't see that. Was it in photo form or was it in video? I didn't see that. Post. Oh, you talking about this one? Is that what you're talking about? That one? Yeah, you came a long way. That one? You came a long way. Was it hard for you to share that? Jeez. Now, Jen, I have been with partners that have said something, but my latest partner, no, he said he didn't notice it. He said he didn't notice. Now that I show him the before and afters, he's like, oh, okay, my bad, dog. My bad, dog. And don't get me wrong, I kid, I joke, but it's not like I wanted him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of my motivating factor to do something about it. Like, oh, you better do something before he notices. Because it is embarrassing. It is like, you don't want your partner to be like, you know, you just, as a woman, you just don't want that. But I've definitely had partners before that says something, and it wasn't in the nicest way. It wasn't mean either, but of course it gets taken as like mean. But I've had partners that lost, they say they lost like their attraction to me because I gained weight. So I was in fear of that happening again, and it never happened. After you, Ricardo, you jiggle them first. You better hope Jen don't get you. Mona Lisa, what were you saying me to? I missed something. We were talking about sharing your worst photos, and you said you wouldn't, but I missed something with the me. So, oh, it wasn't hard for you, geez, to share? You know, part of the reason I started a channel was to put it out there because I'm not gonna lie, people make it look so easy. Like the end result, they make it look so easy. but they never show where they came from. Not never, but a lot of people don't show where they came from. Up, Jen done got them. R.I.P. Ricardo, R.I.P. I tried to let you live, but I have no control over Jen. She is the union rep for the moderators. You're gonna have to write a strongly worded letter to get that handled. If you're still watching, go ahead and double tap the stream to like. We are going to be moving over to stereo. Now, what I like about stereo is that one, I feel like I can talk a bit more freely without the censorship of YouTube, for one. Two, I get to hear you guys' voices. I do. I'm going to be so surprised and be like, oh, none of you. I know Delilah's voice. Delilah's the only one that I know. Oh, and I found Joe's channel yesterday, and Joe is hilarious. Oh my God, I told her, if I try to do your accent, I promise it's a compliment. Like, she's a gem. 27 weeks later as well. Okay. Yes, I seen Tanya's. Now Tanya. Okay, let me not do that. Who am I to say what another person's worst is? But y'all, Tanya wasn't even that big. But I don't want to take away from you how you felt about yourself. So, yes, you did share yours, Tanya. You did. Thank you for that. I think Tanya, you were the first person to share. Okay, I would never. Oh, I asked who stopped taking photos. I did that too. So this picture so I had stopped taking pictures, and then Christmas came and I was being forced to take this one, hated it. And then I stopped taking pictures again. And then the next picture that I took was when I was at the wedding photo that I shared. January 2024. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me show y'all. After that, I didn't take another picture for like 3 or 4 months. It's me. Oh God! Oh God. Where is it? That was April. That was 4 months later. Oh, I was looking good at that wedding, but oh God. Jen, I had to turn Joe off because it was it last night? I was about to get off of work. It was 12 o'clock at night. I get off at 1 a.m. I would have stayed up all night listening to her. I refuse. She is so funny. I had to turn her off. I was like, no, we're not doing this. I'm not in the right space for this. I need to not have any responsibilities to watch this and just laugh for like 3 hours straight. Because I binge watch content. So yeah. But yeah, so I took this picture. And then I stopped taking pictures again until I went to like Zepbound. And this one was right before I started. Oh my God. Jen, why didn't you tell me, girl? Jen, girl, why didn't you tell me nothing? Where were you when I needed you, Jen? Why didn't you say nothing? I was in hiding from people, so I can't ask a whole lot of people why they didn't say anything, like in my life. Because I was in hiding. The only person that really got to see me was my boyfriend, and because he saw me every day, he says he didn't notice. I don't know if I believe him, though. But he never made me feel fat, which I'm grateful for. He never made me feel fat or unattractive or anything, even though I felt that way about myself. So, and he never stopped feeding me. And he was a part of the weight gain because he was feeding me pancakes every day. Oh my gosh. How many of y'all live with a person and you try to change your diet and they still bring all the bad stuff into the house? Yeah. That's another reason why Zepbound helped me. It was hard to get my eating under control living with another person. Now, Jen says she don't take pictures. I would love to see Jen's before and after. I just wasn't going to ask for it. I was going to wait for her to volunteer it. But, geez, you done put it out there. You done put it out there, geez. You done put it out there. Jen didn't take any pictures. I would have loved to see that. I would love to see everybody's before and after. My cousin says he's not at the after yet, so he won't share. Do I have a before and after? I showed y'all one before and after, and I'm like, I don't get how you don't see it, but see. We're gonna go over to stereo in just a moment. I just want to show y'all this real quick. There's that, okay. And just for S's and G's. S's and G's. Let me show y'all. Where is the... I want to find this video, this picture before I get off of here. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Turkey. We were supposed to recreate this picture. My cousin said it looks like... What the heck is happening here? I don't know. This image is already saved, but where is it? No, don't make me look for it. Oh my gosh. Facebook is being so difficult. Let me just do it this way. Hold on, I'm coming. Okay. We were so fat. My cousin said it looks like he's hugging a turkey leg. We were supposed to recreate this picture when I was in Europe to prove, my cousin still says I have a big turkey leg. And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. My husband does it daily. The only reason I thought the drug wouldn't work, I lost 5 pounds the first month. I was like, this not gonna work. And 5 pounds in a month is actually good. Jen was secretly one of those. If I don't lose 30 pounds in the first month, it's not gonna work. Has anyone experienced others hating on your significant weight loss? I'll try to find something. Yes, if you feel comfortable, go ahead and share it with us. I haven't experienced that yet, Tanya. I've experienced people that haven't seen me in a few months not recognizing me quite. But the hater stuff, no. And that's because I'm kind of still in hiding. I don't tell people in my life that I do YouTube. I tell 2 people and then they start snitching and telling other people. But for the most part, no, I haven't experienced the whole jealousy thing, right? But okay, so we're gonna go over to stereo. We're gonna do our greetings and our heys and our highs and getting used to how the app works. Everyone's gonna have to learn how it works at first. So I'm gonna give people some time to come over. And once we get all situated and acquainted with our hellos and all of that, I want to get into what was your aha moment? What was your moment of, oh, this has to change, okay? All right, so if you haven't already, click the link that's pinned to join us. It's calling me. It's like a phone call. Stereo's calling me. Go ahead and click the link to join us on